What if I told you that the solution to your dog's chronic itching, their stiff joints, their anxiety, and even their bad breath is already sitting in your kitchen? Not a $50 bag of prescription treats, not a bottle of expensive supplements that your dog spits out. Real, whole, human-grade food. Here's the truth that the pet industry doesn't want you to know. Some of the most powerful medicines for dogs aren't medicines at all. They're foods. And 99% of dog owners have no idea. Today, we're revealing 10 human foods that fix almost everything in dogs. We're talking about science-backed, vet-approved solutions for arthritis, digestive issues, skin problems, anxiety, and even cancer prevention. But here's the catch. Not all human foods are safe. In fact, some are deadly. So we're also telling you exactly how much to feed, how to prepare it, and when to avoid it. By the end of this video, you'll have a doggy first aid kit in your pantry that works better than half the products on pet store shelves. Before we dive in, I have to say this. I'm not a veterinarian. This information comes from peer-reviewed studies, veterinary nutritionists, and decades of clinical experience. Always consult your vet before making major dietary changes, especially if your dog has underlying health conditions. Now, here are 3 golden rules for feeding human foods to dogs. Rule 1. The 10% rule. Treats and extras, including human foods, should make up no more than 10% of your dog's daily calories. The other 90% should be a balanced, complete dog food. Rule 2. Introduce slowly. Introduce one new food at a time. Wait 24 to 48 hours to watch for allergic reactions or digestive upset. Rule 3. Preparation matters. Avoid salt, oil, butter, onions, garlic, and seasonings. These can be toxic. Plain, cooked, or raw, when appropriate, is the way to go. Ready? Let's start with the heavy hitters. Food number 1. Pumpkin, the digestion fixer. If your dog has diarrhea or constipation, pumpkin fixes both. How? Pumpkin is loaded with soluble fiber. 1 cup of canned pumpkin contains about 7 grams of fiber. That's more than 2 slices of whole wheat bread. This fiber absorbs excess water in the digestive tract, firming up loose stools. But it also adds bulk to help push things through when your dog is backed up. But here's the science that blows most owners away. Pumpkin is also packed with beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A, essential for immune function, and the zinc and iron support skin health and energy production. How to feed. Use 100% pure pumpkin puree. Never pumpkin pie filling. It contains sugar and spices that can be toxic. Give 1 to 4 tablespoons per meal, depending on your dog's size. When to use. Upset stomach, diarrhea, constipation, or as a daily fiber supplement. Food number 2. Blueberries, the brain booster. These tiny berries are one of the most powerful brain foods you can give your dog. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, specifically anthocyanins, that cross the blood-brain barrier and protect neurons from oxidative stress. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that blueberries can actually improve cognitive function in aging dogs by up to 23%. But that's not all. Blueberries also reduce inflammation throughout the body, support urinary tract health, are low in calories, about 85 calories per cup. How to feed, fresh or frozen. Frozen blueberries make a great crunchy treat. Give a handful for large breeds, a few for small breeds. When to use. Senior dogs, cognitive decline, daily antioxidant support. Food number 3. Plain Greek yogurt, the gut healer. Plain Greek yogurt. This is nature's probiotic. Your dog's gut contains trillions of bacteria, both good and bad. When that balance gets disrupted, from stress, illness, antibiotics, digestive issues, allergies, and even behavioral problems can emerge. Plain Greek yogurt contains live active cultures, lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, that replenish healthy gut bacteria. Studies show that dogs given probiotics have a 67% reduction in digestive upset and a 42% reduction in allergy symptoms. How to feed. Choose plain, unsweetened, unflavored Greek yogurt. Avoid anything with xylitol, a sugar substitute that is deadly to dogs. Give 1 to 3 tablespoons per day depending on size. When to use? After antibiotics, during digestive upset, for chronic allergies, or as a daily probiotic. Food number 4. Wild-caught sardines, the joint saver. Wild-caught sardines. If your dog has arthritis, stiff joints, or dry skin, this is your secret weapon. Sardines are one of the richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids on the planet, specifically EPA and DHA. A single sardine contains about 500 to 800 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined. That's more than most high-end fish oil supplements. Here's the science. Omega-3s reduce inflammation by blocking inflammatory cytokines. A 2020 study showed that dogs with osteoarthritis who received omega-3 supplementation had a 33% improvement in mobility within 6 weeks. How to feed. Choose sardines packed in water. No salt, no oil. Give 1 sardine per 20 pound of body weight, 2 to 3 times per week. When to use? Arthritis, hip dysplasia, dry skin, dull coat, inflammatory conditions. Food number 5. Carrots, the dental chew. They're not just a low-calorie snack. They're nature's toothbrush. When your dog crunches into a raw carrot, the abrasive action scrapes plaque off their teeth. Studies show that dogs who receive raw carrots regularly have up to 35% less tartar buildup compared to dogs who don't. But the benefits don't stop there. Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, which supports eye health, and they're high in soluble fiber for digestion. And at only 25 calories per medium carrot, they're the perfect treat for overweight dogs. How to feed. Raw, whole carrots for large dogs. For small dogs, cut into sticks to prevent choking. You can also freeze them for a soothing teething treat. When to use? Daily dental maintenance, weight management, teething puppies. Food number 6. Organic eggs, the skin and coat healer. Organic eggs. They're one of the most complete protein sources on Earth, and they work miracles for your dog's skin and coat. 1 large egg contains 6 grams of high-quality protein, plus biotin, riboflavin, and selenium. Biotin is a B vitamin that's essential for healthy skin and coat. Dogs deficient in biotin often develop flaky skin, brittle hair, and chronic itching. But here's something most owners don't know. Eggshells are just as valuable as the egg itself. Eggshells are composed of 95% calcium carbonate, the same calcium found in bone. Crushed eggshells provide a highly bioavailable calcium source for homemade diets. How to feed. Cooked eggs only, scrambled or hard-boiled. Raw egg whites contain avidine, which can interfere with biotin absorption. Give 1 egg per 20 to 30 pounds of body weight, a few times per week. Crush clean, dried eggshells into a powder for a calcium boost. When to use? Dry skin, allergies, dull coat, protein supplementation. Food number 7. Bone broth, the joint and gut healer. Bone broth. This is the one food that vets recommend more than any other for sick or recovering dogs. Bone broth is packed with collagen, gelatin, and glycosaminoglycans, compounds that literally rebuild joint cartilage and heal the gut lining. A 2021 study found that dogs with inflammatory bowel disease who received bone broth showed a 43% reduction in symptoms within 8 weeks. The gelatin in bone broth acts like a soothing bandage on the intestinal wall, sealing leaks and reducing inflammation. And the collagen provides the building blocks for healthy joints, skin, and nails. How to feed. Make your own by simmering bones, beef, chicken, or turkey with water and apple cider vinegar for 24 hours. Strain and cool. Give 1 to 4 ounces per 20 pound of body weight daily. When to use? Recovery from illness or surgery, digestive issues, joint problems, picky eaters. Food number 8. Coconut oil, the antibacterial agent. Coconut oil. This isn't just a health trend for humans. It's a powerful antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral agent for dogs. Coconut oil contains lauric acid, which makes up about 50% of its fatty acids. When digested, lauric acid converts to monolaurin, a compound that destroys the cell membranes of harmful bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Research shows that coconut oil can reduce yeast infections by 67%, Improve skin hydration by 32%. Support cognitive function in aging dogs. Help with weight management by boosting metabolism. How to feed. Choose unrefined virgin coconut oil. Start with 1/4 teaspoon per 10 pound of body weight per day, gradually increasing to 1 teaspoon per 10 pounds. When to use: yeast infections, dry skin, bad breath, cognitive decline, weight management. Food number 9. Organic apple slices, the breath freshener. Organic apple slices. If your dog's breath could knock over a horse, this is your solution. Apples contain malic acid, a natural astringent that kills bacteria in the mouth. A study in the Journal of Veterinary Dentistry found that dogs given apple slices daily had a 31% reduction in plaque and a 27% reduction in bad breath after just 30 days. But apples do more than freshen breath. They're packed with pectin, a soluble fiber that helps with digestion; quercetin, a flavonoid with powerful anti-inflammatory properties; vitamin C, for immune support. How to feed. Wash thoroughly. Remove the core and seeds. Apple seeds contain trace amounts of cyanide, harmless in small amounts, but best avoided. Slice and serve fresh. Give a few slices per day. When to use. Bad breath, dental health, daily antioxidant support. Food number 10. Kefir, the super probiotic. Kefir. If Greek yogurt is good, kefir is a miracle. Kefir is a fermented milk drink that contains up to 61 strains of beneficial bacteria and yeast. Compare that to yogurt, which typically has 2 to 5 strains. Kefir is one of the most potent probiotics on the planet. Here's the data. A 2019 study found that dogs given kefir daily for 6 weeks had 58% reduction in digestive issues, 44% reduction in allergy symptoms, significantly improved immune markers. How to feed. Choose plain, unsweetened, unflavored kefir, no xylitol. Start with 1 tablespoon per 20 pound of body weight daily, gradually increasing to 1 to 3 tablespoons. When to use. Chronic digestive issues, severe allergies, post-antibiotic recovery, immune support. Before we wrap up, I have to give you the danger list. These human foods are toxic to dogs and should never be fed. Grapes and raisins can cause acute kidney failure. Even 1 raisin can be deadly for small dogs. Onions and garlic damage red blood cells, causing anemia. Toxic in any form: raw, cooked, powdered. Xylitol, a sugar substitute found in sugar-free gum, peanut butter, and yogurt, causes rapid insulin release, leading to hypoglycemia and liver failure. Chocolate and caffeine contain theobromine and methylxanthines, which are toxic to dogs. Macadamia nuts cause weakness, vomiting, and tremors. Avocado contains persin, which can cause vomiting and diarrhea. Here's the bottom line. Your dog doesn't need expensive supplements or prescription therapeutic treats to thrive. Nature already provided the medicine. From pumpkin that fixes digestion, to sardines that heal joints, to blueberries that protect the brain, your kitchen is more powerful than you ever imagined. But remember, these are supplements, not replacements. A balanced commercial diet or a vet-formulated homemade diet is still the foundation. These 10 foods are the extra boost that takes your dog from fine to thriving. If this video changed the way you look at your kitchen, hit that like button. It helps more dog parents discover these life-changing foods. And subscribe to join the pack. We're exposing more pet industry secrets every week.